Jermaine with Jamrock Mechanical LLC. Here working on a carrier heat pump. We're working with one of the newer carrier is having an issue where it's not going into cooling. At least it's running the compressor, running the condenser fan, but it's still heating. So I'm going to demonstrate and show you what we're looking at. Working on carrier 50GCQM04. Temperature right now is 75. At least I was running. So right now we're jumping out this board. So you have, red, Y1, Y2, W1, W2, G, and all of that stuff. This one is the communication board. You have a sensor going on the inside measuring the temperature, and then this is the backnet cable. There's a chain between each unit to an EMS panel, so you can see all the units, see what the unit is doing, if the unit is down and everything. So once you shut down this disconnect, the unit is showing offline. So I'm going to turn it on and show you, because right now the unit is jumped out for the cooling mode. So we're going to turn it on. Sequence of operation, compressor. We're going to turn on the condenser fan and then the blower on the inside. So we're going to see the temperature. Temperature rising. And we're in cooling mode. So it's a heat pump. The reversing valve is not being energized right now. So troubleshooting come down to these two relays over here on the side. I did cut the wires and test them before, but I just put it back to simulate and let us see what's going on. So the wire, 24 volt is controlling the that side of the relay. So you have voltage in, voltage out. So when the relay energizes, then it'll send the voltage from the red wire to the black wire to the reversing valve to energize it. So it's not doing that right now. And see, we're testing the unit for Y1 and G. So we're in the cooling mode right now and it's heating. The top relay is the one that's supposed to be heating. That one, would energize in the heating mode. So I'm gonna show you what's going on with this relay. So I tested and the bottom contacts is actually, but it's not allowing the voltage to go through. So same thing again. All I did, there's two different sections of this relay. There's top contacts and bottom contacts. The bottom one is where the wires were. I just removed them, put them on the top one to just test it so you can see what's going on. We're still jumping for cooling. So now we're just going to energize the unit again. Sequence of operation. Fan came on. So it's running again. Same wiring and everything. So turn on temperature probe. Temperature dropping. So that relay just have bad contact. So the bottom contacts was not good. I switched it to the top contacts, and we still have cooling right now. So the unit will operate in heating and cooling as normal. If the EMS is calling for heating or cooling inside of the building, so it'll be cooler outside. But we don't want the unit to just be heating, especially when they're calling for cooling. So the temperature dropping down where it's supposed to go, so that's a plus. So that's all I have to show you for today. So this is just a carrier heat pump. And this is the communication board with a regular control board. Transformer, regular contacts, and this is a 3-phase unit. They have three leg of high voltage. That's a capacitor to help to run the fan, and then that's a defrost board and transformer over there on that side. So we're gonna, you know, button back up the unit, but I'm gonna first put back the wires where they're supposed to go and mount the relay, and then, you know, see you on the next one.